Hello everyone, and this is my weekend preview for the week starting on May 29th, 2017. Last week we had a content-filled week because we had more Ranbats footage going up onto the channel. So we've been kind of doing that on an every other week basis. We've got one more week of that we do. So I will be at the Gaming Zone again on Saturday and Sunday, and we'll be filming a good chunk of games for you guys. Again, it should be Blaze Blue, Central Fiction, Guilty Gear XR Revelator, not Revelator, but Rev 2. Yeah, they made the switch completely over to Rev 2, then Street Fighter 5 for a good portion. Hopefully Dead or Alive 5 again. We did have one. We did have this time around where not enough people were there for Dead or Alive 5, and we did not get any footage out of that. But then we did also get King of Fighters 14. So we did get that this time around. So hopefully we'll have those 5 games this weekend. I'll be editing down the footage and we'll be putting it up over here on the channel itself. But speaking of things to be putting up on this channel, I've actually got, like I said last week, I had Injustice 2, and I did its story mode playthrough over on my Twitch page, and I'd actually recorded the footage, and I've started putting up the footage on my playthroughs channel, which a link to that should be in the descriptions now of the videos from here on in, if you do want to start checking it out, because I've only put up part 1 so far, but I do plan on throughout the week putting up the other parts. I've just got to edit them down and render them out at that time. So that's going to take a little bit of time. Hopefully there won't be too much going on that. I can get everything edited down, put together. And by editing down, I'm kind of just cutting everything into parts. I'm not removing footage or anything like that. So you're going to see literally everything that happened. All my mistakes, everything that happens. But speaking of Injustice 2, I have not had much time in the terms of lab work or in the terms of any of the other stuff in there. I've played some multiplayer matches here and there and everything in that sense. I do want to spend more time with it, and if I find time this week, I'm definitely going to be jumping on there and trying to get some more matches. Get some more matches, get some stuff actually going within the Injustice 2 side of everything. I've gotten a good chunk of stuff. Like I've gotten, like I said, I got through the story mode. I've gotten that whole. I've gotten through like all the tutorial, like those basic tutorials that they had. They don't really teach you too much. You gotta go into practice mode to start learning some stuff in the game with that. But like I have a whole bunch of the Brother Eye stuff, or the gear boxes that they have inside of the game. So I will be able to potentially unlock a bunch of stuff and everything to go along with that. Now, for the terms of everything in that side, it's probably gonna be more aesthetic if I do anything with the gear. I don't really plan on using it outside of any other facet for what's going on, because I don't really have that much interest in the whole extra side of the gear side. Obviously, I did feel like that would be fun for some people, but for me personally, I don't really care for that kind of stuff. Because, like I said, you could get into a situation where it's like, oh, they have all this epic gear and everything in that sense, but you have almost nothing for a character, and then it's a complete one-sided battle. It's not really what fighting games are to me. Obviously, like I said, for some people, actually probably a good chunk of people, that would be a lot of fun. Not for me, though. I'll probably be playing more ranked mode than anything on that. So that's happening pretty much gameplay-wise over here on the channel. So what you're probably going to want to know is on the wrestling side. Raw review, SmackDown review, NXT review, Impact review, and of course this weekend is Extreme Rules. Now, like I said, I'm going to be somewhere Sunday. So, these last two, we're kind of taking a break from the live reactions for the time being, for these last two particular pay-per-views. Like I said, Ranbats season ends on this particular one this weekend, so we can go back to live reactions after the fact. on that side of everything, because we'll be able to, like I said, I'll be able to be home on Sundays, pay-per-views go on the air, and then I can do live reactions if I so wish at that time. But for this one with the Extreme Rules, unless something wonky happens at the Ranbats or something like that, we will not be doing live reactions. But I will be doing a review for Extreme Rules, and I will be doing a predictions video for Extreme Rules. So we don't have NXT this time around, so it's going to be a little bit less of the wrestling content this time around, but we should be able to get everything going for you. I'm also attempting to test out a new piece of equipment. You'll probably see a video for that, which is pretty much just like a test video for my new capture card that I have, which, if everything, and you guys probably won't see anything in general with it, but I'll notice a difference. The biggest thing is everything on the latency side of what we would see on the screen. I don't have my screen up here for you guys to actually see at the moment, but there's usually like an audio latency or audio lag between, or not like a picture lag to the actual stuff that I capture. So I have to delay audio and do all that kind of fun stuff. The capture card that I have, from what I've been told, kind of alleviates all of that. So I'm definitely gonna see, but also what's also gonna do, because what I've been shooting at for the longest time is, because I've been working off of an AverMedia a live game portable, since it can do up to 1080p resolution, it just can't do it at 60 frames a second. What I have now is the Elgato HD60S, which can do that. So we might have a boost in the quality of the videos from here on in. Maybe, or at least in the gameplay videos. These videos will probably be about the same, staying at 720p, because I don't think my webcam does 1080. It might, but I don't necessarily feel like I need 1080p for that one. So it is what it is on that side. But gameplay wise, you should see a boost in resolution. That's what I'm hoping for. So we'll see where everything goes on there. So yeah, that's pretty much everything this week for you guys. Wrestling reviews obviously coming along your way. We got Extreme Rules this weekend, so expect a review and predictions for all of that. Should be an interesting week. Ranbats, final set of Ranbats this week. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the content coming to you this week. I thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a great day.